I didn't expect a robot vacuum to actually change the way I clean my house, but after testing the Uninell UR3 and the Dreame 220 side by side for several weeks, one of them ended up surprising me, in a way I truly didn't see coming. And no, it's not the one I thought would win when I started this test. Stick around and see which one I liked best.
So here's the deal. I've got pets, kids, carpets, and a kitchen that never seems to be clean. You know the vibe. I needed a robot vacuum that could actually keep up. So I put these two head to head, the Uninell UR3 and the Dreame 220.
Let's start with raw power, because that's the most important thing when it comes to a robot vacuum. The Dreame 220 hits hard with a pretty insane 13,000 PA suction rating. On paper that looks unbeatable, but then I ran the UR3 with its 5,000 PA suction plus that 20,000 RPM high-speed brush, and honestly, on carpet, the playing field leveled out pretty fast. The UR3 has this auto carpet boost that kicks suction up by 200% whenever it senses fibers, and the agitation from the brush made it pick up deep debris that the Dreame sometimes left behind. So yeah, the Dreame has the bigger number, but real life is a little more complicated than specs. So overall, I thought the UR3 did a little bit better. Hair management was next. I have really long hair. I have a dog and my kids all have long hair, so tangled brushes are the bane of my existence. The Dreame's Duo brush is good, but the tangle-free roller brush on the UR3 actually stayed cleaner for me. The Dreame does hold more debris over time, and with that giant 5-liter bag stretching to about 150 days, whereas the UR3's base lasts closer to 70 days with a 3.5-liter tank. So if you're trying to empty as rarely as possible, the Dreame wins. But if you want an easier brush to maintain weekly, the UR3 takes the point here. Now, navigation is where I see a bigger separation between the two. The Dreame's Pathfinder mapping system creates solid maps and did a good job avoiding keep-out zones. But the LiDAR laser navigation on the UR3 was noticeably smoother. It moved around chair legs without that awkward bump shuffle thing and handled my uneven thresholds like a champ. Then there's the mopping. The Dreame 220 gives you 32 levels of water control, which is impressive, but almost too customizable. The UR3 takes a different approach. You set cleaning strength per room. So your kitchen gets a heavy scrub, bedroom, light dusting. I liked not having to micromanage the water settings, but the Dreame does offer more granular control if you love fine-tuning. In terms of smart control, they were both pretty similar. The Dreame works with Alexa, Siri, and Google Home, and the UR3 works with Alexa and Google, but also comes with a physical remote, which is kind of nice. The only thing to note is that the UR3 uses a 2.4G network only. Battery life is another area where the UR3 stepped forward for me. On a full charge, I was getting around 180 minutes consistently, which covers about 2,000 square feet before it heads back to charge. Dreame doesn't claim the same runtime, and in my test, it didn't match the UR3 in larger cleaning cycles.
In terms of aesthetics, the Dreame 220 is a bit bigger, and the docking foot also extends farther out, which makes it easier for the robot to get up there in the first place, but it also takes up more floor space. The robot on the D220 is also larger.
So which one is my favorite? Honestly, I expected the Dreame 220 to win from the beginning. But in everyday cleaning, navigation, battery life, carpet performance, noise, size, the Uninell UR3 ended up being the one I liked the best. The Dreame is still excellent.
But for my home, the UR3 felt smarter, smoother, and more hands-off. And that's why we're still using it today. Links are in the description if you want to check it out. Like and subscribe for more robot vacuum reviews.